Quincy Clayton taking the handoff. First down, Raptors. Ball spotted at the 30-yard line, but the Raptors will have it. First and 10 inside Lambkin territory. Steiner's pass complete to number 2, Withicombe. Official timeout on the field.
Yep. Pull your phone and see if you can check it. Okay. It's this one. Looks like this right now. Okay. Okay, we're good. Testing 1 2 3. Testing 1 2 3. Check. Good evening, sports fans, and welcome to the Lambkins Sports Network.
Let's go, Photo! Let's go, Photo! Let's go, Photo! Let's go, Photo!
Okay, go to settings. Who was it? Can you tell? I don't know who it was. Let's try this one more time and see if we can get some audio here. Okay. Good evening, sports fans, and welcome to the Lambkins Sports Network. We had some technical difficulties, of course, getting us going, but we are rolling now. To catch you up, the Lambkins won the toss, and they deferred to the second half. And Eaglecrest received a kick. And after a couple plays, they drove all the way down, and they're going to be at about the 8-yard line. But we have a serious injury right now. One of the Lambkins is hurt. We can't see his number yet. So we're going to stop the game. They had to get a stretcher out there. And as soon as I can get a number, I'll let you know. His parents weren't here, though. They were sitting right in front of us, but it doesn't make it any better. The kid's in a lot of pain. So the game's going to be delayed just a little bit. Lambkins come into the game 1-0 after a sound beatdown of North Glen last week, 48-18. And Eaglecrest is 1-0 as well. And they won their game 40-6. Eaglecrest comes in, depending on who you listen to, is ranked either 8th or between 8 and 12 on the poll. So they're a solid team. And we can attest to that. They had the first drive. They have a very quick running back. their wide receiver number 2, Burke Withacombe. You're going to know him. He's 5'11", 175-pound senior, and they go to him a lot. Sometimes they'll line him up in the Wildcat. Their quarterback is a big, strong fella, and his name is Joe Steiner. He is a 6'4", 490-pound senior with a pretty big arm. And we'll find out the running back. I didn't get his number because we were trying to troubleshoot, but anyway, we will see what we can do here. I'm going to try to connect my remote scoreboard here because I do believe it's working. Okay, I think we're caught up. Eaglecrest is going to be at the Lambkin 8-yard line. Yeah, it'll be first and goal as soon as we tend to this injured Lambkin. Bad deal. He's hurt. I mean, he's got a good size injury down there. I don't want to speculate anything, but when they roll the stretcher out, I can tell you from what we know is a leg injury. It's not a head injury or anything like that. It's a lower leg injury, but pretty significant. So we'll see where we're at with that. The Wi-Fi down in the stadium is not good, so I'm using my own Wi-Fi. And I'm trying to connect up to the group chat so we can chat with you, but we'll see how successful we are doing that. And he's up on the stretcher. And can't really get a number. We'll see what we can come up with. Hard to go out to that guy and his parents. We're all of 4 plays into the game, and that's tough. Can you tell what number it is? Okay. Okay, we are back, and that injury is J.P. Crosby, and it's a pretty significant one when they're suspecting that it's going to be a possible broken leg. So prayers go out to that kid and his family. And we're back in action. It's going to be first and goal on the 8-yard line. It's going to be a handoff right up the middle, or Wildcat formation. Goes up the middle for a gain of about 7, so it's going to be 2nd and 1 on the second and goal on about the 1 yard line. No, I'll call it the 2 yard line. Feeling generous. Handoff, cuts. He's going to be cut down on the defensive end there. Nice play by Lincoln Workton, among others. That'll bring up 3rd down. And they lost a couple yards, so it's going to be 3rd and goal from the 5. All important 3rd down. Drops back to pass. He's going to keep it. He's got up middle. He's going to score. Joe Steiner, the quarterback, on a quarterback draw. Not sure he meant to, but he got in there anyway. And the Raptors are on the board first. So he got flushed. He felt him. Nobody was really open. They're going to go for 2, by the way. Well, they're in a weird formation. They're probably going to shift out of this. Nope, they're going to go. Going for 2. Drops back. It's going to be a pass, and then another pass, and successful 2-point conversion. And
2-point conversion is good.
so they tried the trickeration there at the beginning of the game to catch the Lambkins off guard with a trick play on the 2-point conversion. And it's 8-0 lead for Eaglecrest. The Lambkins are going to get the ball for the first time, though, with their high-powered offense, and see what we can do. Beautiful night here in Aurora, Colorado. A little bit breezy. Glad the sun went down because at first the sun was right in the camera, but now we're good. Hopefully you have a good picture there. Kickoff for the Lambkins. The kick returner is going to be number 1 Levi Hermanson, who is a game breaker, as we know. And he's not very deep. Maybe they don't have a kicker. They went for 2. So maybe they really don't have a kicker. We'll see what. Hermanson's on the 22-yard line, about the 20. And now they're going to back up out of it. Maybe they do have a kicker. We'll see. And there's the kick, and it's a decent kick, but not very far. He's going to field it at about the 18-yard line, turns it upfield. He's got a lane. Levi Hermanson comes back. He's got a lane. Hey, good, go. It's a foot race. He's down the sideline. He's at the 30, the 25, cut down at the 20-yard line. A return of 62 yards for Levi Hermanson to start the game for the Lambkins. That's how you start a ball game. He's a dangerous man back there, and almost took it all the way to the house. He got tripped up there at the end, but it's going to be 1st and 10 for the Lambkins. And the ball is going to be on about the 21-yard line.
Nice return on the play by the Lambkins. Gives the offense the ball at the 21-yard line.
1st and 10. Justin Cranford's going to be in the backfield all by himself. And in motion, it's going to be a handoff. That's Jack McKeon. He's going to lose a couple yards and get stopped up by the defense. And they're going to try to drag him. Actually, they're going to drag him for maybe a yard or 2. Let's see. He was contacted about 3 yards in the backfield. Then he was pulled ahead, so he ended up gaining a yard. Instead of losing 3 or 4, he gained a yard. And we are at 2nd and 9. Cranford's in the backfield. He's got McKeon with him. Drops back to pass. It's going to be a screen right here to Hermanson. He catches the ball. He cuts it up. He's going to be hit down at about the 15-yard line. And it'll be going to bring up 3rd down. It'll bring up 3rd and 4 at the 14. They're going to go right up the middle. Jack McKeon's going to be there, and he should have enough for the first down. Gain of about 5. It'll be 1st and goal for the Lambkins. They're going to be right at the 9-yard line. I think. I can't. We'll call it the 8. 1st and goal from the 8-yard line. It's going to be a kind of a trap play, and it's going to go nowhere, may even lose a yard or 2. We'll call it that loss. Loss of 2. It'll be 2nd and goal from the 10. Cranford's in the backfield by himself. They got twins on the right, Trips on the left. Looking back for the play. McKeon's going to come back into the backfield. He was split out. Cranford has his play, looking over the defense. Takes a snap. He's looking right. He's got a man. He catches it. He's going to try to turn it upfield, and he gets caught down. Gain of about 4. That was going to be Saul Preston. Saul Preston is a senior. He's a 5'10", 175-pound senior, and he just had a nice catch. There's a gain of about 4. So it'll be 3rd down and goal from about the 6-yard line. We'll see who they got out there. Okay, splitting out to the right is going to be Hermson. It's going to be Cranford in the backfield. He's going to have 2 tight ends and a lot of linebacker, or fullback and a lot of linemen. Handoff up the middle. McKeon cuts back. He dives. He's going for it. He did not get there. He's right at the half-yard line, and it'll bring up 4th down. Solid run by McKeon. Made a strong run, made the dive, and he came up about a foot short. Well, they're going to call it right at the 1, so it's about a whole yard, so about 3 feet. So we'll see if they try to go up the gut, or if they're going to do a quarterback sneak. Cranford goes under center. Takes a snap. He's going to hand off. And touchdown, Jack McKeon! Lambkins on the board. McKeon with a strong run. Powers through an arm tackle, and it gets in there for the touchdown. And the Lambkins are going to do the traditional extra point with Lopez on. Somebody moved on the line, so I think it was defense moved. The Eaglecrest has moved, and they're going to go for it. Now that they got an extra yard here, the Lambkins look like they're going to go for 2. Okay, they're going to go. They are, in fact, going to go for 2, it looks like. Cranford's coming out. We'll see what kind of alignment the Lambkins do on this 2-point conversion. McKeon's going to be in the backfield. We're going to have twins split out. It looks like it's Tarver. On the right side here, we got a man in motion. Hermson's in motion. The throw, bounce there, no good. And 2-point conversion is no good. But with 5:33 left in the first quarter, Eaglecrest 8, Lambkins 6. And you're watching the Lambkins Sports Network as we get ready for the kickoff. And we're lining up for the kick. Lopez gets into one. It's going to be a returnable kick. It's going to be fielded at about the 2-yard line. It's fake. They fake the reverse. It's going to be Withcomb. It's going to come up the side. He's pursued, gets around the edge, and knocked out of bounds at about the 27-yard line. Strong tackle there by the Lambkins, number 20, Fernando Lopez. The kicker came down and decided he was just going to mess that guy up. He didn't want to think he could return on him. Probably called him a name or two. No, I'm just kidding. He didn't do that, but everything but. Either way, it's going to be 1st and 10 for the Eaglecrest Raptors at the 27-yard line. Quarterback takes a snap. Quick hitch. It's going to be caught. Nope. Broken up nicely. Finn O'Mara playing the tight corner there. Breaks up the pass. It's going to bring up 2nd and 10. Should know you can't throw on Finn. He ain't letting you go anywhere. They come out with twins on each side and a single setback. Man goes in motion. It's going to be Withcomb. They're going to have a flag on the play. He dropped back. It was a fake reverse, and then he tried to pass it. But let's see the flag. It should be an illegal formation on Cherokee or on Eaglecrest. We're at Cherokee Trail, so I may say their name a few times. Well, let's check the penalty. We're illegal shift on the offense. That's going to push them back. Oh, Lambkins are going to smartly decline that. And it's going to bring up 3rd and 10. Trips to the right of the quarterback. Single to the left. Takes the handoff. He's looking right. He's going to get some pressure, and he's going to be knocked down for a sack. By none other than number 45, J.P. Straubing. They'll make him think twice. That'll bring up 4th down. They said it was Sam Englehart, but I'm pretty sure it was 45, not 25. And they're gonna go for this? What are they doing? Unless they're gonna quick punt it. Now they're all out of sorts over there on the Eaglecrest side. Clock runs, but they're missing guys. And we need more guys. Come on. All right, now the punter goes back. Okay, now it looks like a more traditional punting formation. There's only 5 seconds left on the play clock. 4, 3, gets the punt off. Almost blocked. It's going to be a decent punt. It's going to be fielded at the 36-yard line by Hermson. He's looking for a carry. He's up to about the 50. Hit down and hit a stone wall there, and he's going to be 1st and 10 for the Lambkins at the 48-yard line. Lambkin's second possession of tonight. And they had little problems getting down the field the last time they had the ball. So your receiver on this side is Jackson Tarver. On the wide side, it's going to be Kyrie Kincaid. And in the backfield, it's going to be Jack McKeon, who has the ball. He's looking for a crease. He's going to be stacked up. And it's going to be a gain of 3 yards. So it's bring up 2nd and 7. They are in Eaglecrest territory officially. Just inside Raptor territory. 49-yard line. Second and 7. Cranford in the backfield by himself. Takes a snap. He's looking to his left. He's going to throw the deep ball. He's got Hermson out there, and it's through his hands and incomplete. Incomplete pass. We'll bring up third and about 7. Nice pass. He was open. It would have been a tough catch, but wasn't able to secure it. And that'll bring up third and 10, or third and 7, I'm sorry. Probably reset that. Lambkins break huddle. They're going to have Hermson and McKeon both in the backfield. Tarver's on this side. Kincaid's on the other side. Hermson goes in motion. Looks like they're going to try to screen. Now you go middle screen. McKeon has it at the 50. He's gotten up to the 45. 40. He's going to be right at the first down marker. He got to the 41-yard line. Looks like they're going to be about a yard short. He needed the 41-ish, and he got to the 42s. It looks like it was a bad spot, but that's where they spotted it. It's going to bring up fourth down, and the Lambkins are going to go. Whistle. I'm trying to keep the score. I'm trying to keep the clock correct, but it's kind of a challenge, so bear with me. I'm going to run it down because it's going to be fourth and about 1.5. They tried to draw him, no go. Takes a snap. He's going to hand it over straight up the gut. He's going to cut back. McKeon through the lane. Hell, he'll have enough for a first down and more. And it'll be Lambkin first down, gain of about 6. First down, Lambkins. Nice cut back. Found some space. He's quick. Lambkins are quick on the ball. It's going to be a read option. Cranford keeps it. He's going to try to go around the end. He's going to get stacked up, and it's going to be a gain of maybe a yard, maybe nothing. Either way, he didn't get far. Thought he had a lane, and it got shut down pretty quickly. We'll say he gained a yard. It's going to be 2nd and 9. At about the 32-yard line. Cranford takes a snap. He's looking left. He's throwing right. No, pump fake. He's going to roll. He's pulling for. You got to tell him for a guy to go downfield. Jackson Tarver was the intended receiver, and he got interfered. He was trying to get open, and that guy grabbed him, and he was cheating, and they caught him. So that'll good news for the Lambkins. That'll bring up a 1st and 10. Holding on the defense. That's a 10-yard penalty. They'll bring the ball down to about the 23-yard line. He keeps walking. 20, 22. Yeah, they're going to line it. They're going to set it at the 22-yard line. So there's 1:48 left. The clock is correct, finally. 1:48 left in the first quarter. Eaglecrest took their first possession and scored. And got a 2-point conversion. Lambkins scored and then went for 2 and did not make it. So it's 8-6 right now, but the Lambkins are driving. Hermson comes in motion. Cranford takes a snap. He's looking to his left. He's going to hit the tight end, and it's going to be in and out of Van Worman's hands. And incomplete. So incomplete pass brings up second, I'm sorry. 2nd and about 10 from the 22. Takes a snap. Read option, and the whistle blows it dead. He was going to read option. It looked like he was going to keep it. But there's a penalty. It's going to be on the offense. So let's just see what it is. See if we can find the white cap guy. False start on the offense. That's going to push back 5 yards. And I'll bring up 2nd and 15. Not a huge penalty, but we'll see what the Lambkins come up with here. Kincaid and Hermsen are going to be on your left side of the quarterback. Tarver's going to be on your right side. Warman's going to be right. Here comes in motion with McKeon back there. Here comes the snap. It's a fake handoff. Cranford's rolling. He's looking to pass. Now he's going to keep it. He's around the corner. He's going to be pushed out of bounds, and he's going to lose a yard or two. Oh, we'll call it no gain. And we have a late penalty marker. We'll see what that's all about. See what Whitecap guy has to say out there. I don't know why he's doing his signals that way. Holding on the defense. Very good. So the defensive penalty wasn't enough for a first down, but it'll bring up second and about 5. Yeah, the Whitecap he can face his way over here. You know, this is where the action is, but you know, he wants to face the home crowd, I guess. He doesn't know where the bread is buttered, I guess. What do you do? 1:34 left until first quarter ends. Lambkins take the snap. It's going to be handoff up the middle. McKeon tries for a cutback. It's not there. And he's going to be hit down after a gain of about a yard. Third and about 4. Oh, let's say he got 2 yards. We'll call it 3rd and 2. Sorry, 3rd and 3, I mean. So the Lambkins are on the 15. They need the 12. Hey, it's 3rd and 3. Cranford takes a snap. He pitches it to McKean. He's going to go up the middle. He's not going to get there. He got maybe a yard, and then he got stacked up. It's going to bring up 4th down and about 2. Bring up 4th and 2. See what the Lambkins do. They're going to go for it. Might as well. You're nice and close. Kincaid and Hermsen are going to be split out to the right, not to the left. Carver and McKeon to the right, and Cranford's in the backfield all by himself. Let's see. They're trying to draw him off sides. Nobody goes. Nobody jumps. 8 seconds left on the play clock. They got to get the call in. He's trying to get the call in. 4 seconds. They're going to have to call timeout. And the Lambkins call timeout with 8 seconds. There we go. Well, it's my clock. There. 8 seconds left in the first quarter. Lambkins timeout. It's 4th and 2. Lambkins are driving. And they're stalling here. But 2 yards is not monumental. And we'll see what we can do. There, you had to think about it because the play clock was winding down and they were not going to get the play off without a penalty. So they wisely burned a timeout. Even though you don't really like to burn them in the first quarter, sometimes you have to do that. And that's what they did. So it will be 4th and 2 from about the 14-yard line. Lambkins taking a little bit more time in the huddle as it's their prerogative. They damn well should. They break huddle. Here they come. They're going to have a fullback in there. That's going to be Oliver Stouffer. McKeon's going to get the ball. He's going to try the middle of the defense again. It doesn't look like he made it. It's going to be very close. Looks like they're short. In fact, the defense is coming out. So, yeah, they didn't make it. Yeah, it'll be first down, Eaglecrest. They got a yard. They needed 2. 4 seconds left until the end of the first quarter. And Eaglecrest will come out for their third possession of the night.
This defensive stop brought to you by the Richmond Turkey 50
Quarterback takes a drop back. He's going to pass. It's going to be middle screen. He got some heat. He got lit up. And the defense was all over that. And that will be the end of the first quarter. Lambkins went after him like he stole his their lunch money or something. And they were looking for revenge. So after one period of play, Eaglecrest 8, Fort Collins 6. And we're going to flip the field here and go down the other end to start the second quarter where it's going to come up. It should be second and about, second and 10. It was an incomplete pass. We're trying to overthink it here.
Transmission is done by Lead Session Stations, run by the Raptor Wrestling Program. Portion of the proceeds heads to Raptor Wrestling Program. So stop by and get your concessions, right?
So here come the Raptors. And I ran the clock, of course, because this befuddles me. I'll correct it in a second. So it's going to be second and 10 from the 14-yard line. Looks like he might be changing the play. He's going to have trips to his left, single receiver to his right. Fake handoff. He's going to look to his left, and he's going to be flushed up the middle. Here he goes for a nice run of about 8 yards. It's going to bring up 3rd and 2.
Joe Steiner tucks and runs. Carries out the 20-yard line.
3rd and about 3 or 4. I think he didn't get as far as I thought. We'll call it 3rd and 4. Looks over the defense. Man in motion is going to be Whitcomb. It's going to be a handoff up the gut. He's going to have enough for a first down. He cuts back. He's got more yards. And going to be cut down at the 39-yard line. That'll be more than enough for the first down. So 1st and 10 from the 39-yard line. It's going to be a screen pass out there. It gets by one guy. Gain of about 5 yards to bring up 2nd and 5. Whitcomb is going to be their main guy, receiving-wise. And the quarterback will pretty much look for him all night. Shotgun formation. They stay with that same alignment. Trips to the left of the quarterback, a single receiver on this side, and a lone setback. Here comes a man in motion. It's going to be a reverse. You can try to cut it up. Lambkins pursued that pretty good, but he still gets enough for he might have enough for a first. It's going to be right at the first down marker as a gain of 5. And they will give him a first down.
And it's a first down.
They got lucky. That was a nice run. They got a quick little guy back there. I couldn't tell his number, but I'm sure he's a heck of a nice kid. Either way, Eagles 1st and 10. Ball right on the 50-yard line. Checking the play. He's going to fake handoff. It's going to be a screen. It was almost blown up by McKeon. And he slips by him, and it's going to be a gain of about 8 yards. I think it was McKeon. Yeah, McKeon came in there like he was shot out of a cannon and almost stopped him, but he didn't. It's going to be a pitch, and it's going to be around the end. He's going to have enough for a first down and more. He's going to be at the 30. pushed out of bounds at about the 26 or 27 yard line,
Josh Myers ball.
where it'll be 1st and 10.
By Evan Cadbury. Result of the carry is a Raptor first down.
So 1st and 10 for the Raptors.
Spotted at the 28-yard line. First down.
It's going to be handoff right up the gut. He's going to have positive yards, gain of about 8. Now,
Josh Myers.
yeah, gain of about 6. 2nd and 4.
Game of 7 on the play.
Well, they called it 7. Okay, we'll call it 7. Okay. Around the end, he's looking for a crease. He's got a first down. He's going to be upended, but a gain of about 6 yards is enough for a first. It'll be 1st and 10, Eaglecrest on the 15-yard line.
Correction, number 23, Jaden Bradley at the carry for the Raptors. He's carried him for the Raptor first down.
Here come the Raptors with a man in motion. Fake handoff, read option. Quarterback's going to go around the end and get knocked down. Great play out there. That was Lithicombe. He's a wide receiver. We said he'll be all over the field, and they in fact lined him up as the Wildcat there. Gain of about 2. Call it 2nd and 7. Gain of 3. And he's around the end too, and this is bowling people over. That's going to be right at the first down marker.
Josh Wiley dragging carries down to 4.
It's going to be enough for a first down. So 1st and goal for Eaglecrest. Right at the 4.
Wiley's carry is good for a Raptor first down. First and goal.
Handoff up the middle. He's going to push it through. He's going to be stacked up. It's going to be knocked down at about the 1. 2nd and goal from the 1 yard line. And Eaglecrest is knocking on the door. I don't know that they've passed at all this. If they did, it was only 1 or 2, but they mostly gained in their yards on the ground. Here comes the run up the middle. He's going to be knocked down and he'll be in. Touchdown, Eagles.
Josh Wiley takes the handoff for a Raptor touchdown.
So Eaglecrest is on the board again. And we'll see if they're going to line up with that crazy look and see if they're going to go for 2, if they're going to go for 1. I mean, a lot of teams do this, but they check out of it if they don't see what they like. And it looks like they're going to go for 2. Man in motion. Quarterback keeper. He's going to be knocked down and short. He won't get the 2-point conversion. So with 7:50 left until halftime, Eaglecrest 14, Fort Collins 6. You're watching the Lambkins Sports Network. Stay tuned. Lambkins are going to line up. They're going to return the kick. Levi Hermson's going to be your dangerous return man back there. And Eaglecrest continues to play games like they're going to do a onside. And they pull an Eric Rice maneuver and back out of it and are going to do the kickoff. Made famous by former Lambkin coach Eric Rice, who did that just about every single time they kicked off, which fooled nobody, but he thought it was cool. Anyway, Hermanson's going to catch the ball at the 5 yard line. He's going to turn up. He's at the 20. He's going to be hit and knocked down right there. So it's going to be Lambkin 1st and 10 right at the 20 yard line.
Turn by Levi Hermson. Stop on the play by Sterling.
That onside kick was about as, where they fake the onside kick and then they kick it away. That was about as stylish as the sleeveless T-shirts that Rice used to wear. But he thought it looked good. Good for him. Anyway, it's going to be Lambkin ball. 1st and 10. Hermson comes in motion. Cranford takes a snap. He's looking over the defense. He's going to do a down and out. Caught. Turned up the field by Hermson. He keeps going. He's still on his feet. Breaks the tackle, and he's going to be all the way down to the 45-yard line. Can't give up on that guy. You think he's down, and he isn't. Hermson's going to have I'd call that a gain of about 24. 1st and 10 Lambkins. Cranford looking for Werman. Got him. He's going to be hit and knocked down. It's going to be a gain of about 2 yards.
Reception completed by Werman. Also assisting number 7, Andre Easy.
Gain of 2. 2nd and 8.
Second down for the Lambkins.
Looks like we're going to have a timeout or something's going on here. Nope, no timeout. Griffin Campaign just checked into the game, though. Let's see where he's going to play. He's going to split out to the slot. Cranford takes the hands it off. It's going to be right at the gut. Jack McKeon's going to have positive yards and enough for a 1st down. Gain of 10. 1st and 10 Lambkins. The 44-yard line. Nice. They're running primarily between the tackles. It's been effective. And they'll go around the end, and it's going to be a gain of about 4. Kean takes it again. Just as I say, he's going primarily up the gut. He goes around the end. But that was more of an off tackle. Either way, it's going to be 2nd and about 6. Hermson's back in. Campaign takes a break. Trips to the left of Cranford. Takes a snap. He's looking to his right. Down and out pass is caught. Tried to turn up, but he got hit right away. It's going to be a gain of about 4. Sol Preston again with a catch. I'll bring up 3rd and 2. Quickly up the middle. McKeon has a crease, and he's going to have more than enough for a 1st down. Gain of 6. And that'll be enough for a Lambkin 1st down. McKeon's running tough. Cranford dropped back to pass, and he was sacked for a pretty good-sized loss. Didn't get the protection he wanted.
Loss on the play backs the Lambkins up to the 37-yard line.
It's going to be
Second
2nd and about 17 from the 37-yard line. 17 or 18, it doesn't matter. Cranford takes a step. He's looking to his left. Caught by Kincaid. He's trying to turn it up. He's going to actually lose a couple yards. It's going to be 3rd and about 20.
Nice time to play by
So we're going to call it 3rd and 20. They got to get to 20 and are on the 40. Lambkins come out and trips to the right of Cranford. Twins to the left. He takes a snap. He's looking over in the middle. He's going to throw it to the left. He's got a man. Kincaid he's looking for. That's it. Interference. It's got to be interference. And they finally throw the flag. He was all over him like a cheap suit. Had us in suspense if they were going to call that for a second. And they did. And that'll be a 1st and 10 for the Lambkins. So Kincaid had a step, and then the kid grabbed him and held him up, and he couldn't get open after that. Rightly interfered and rightly called, and that'll bring up 1st down for the Lambkins. Unless they're calling that on us, which would be highway robbery. I'll see what Whitecap has to say here. Holding on the offense. What? They called it away from the play, so that's going to bring up third and about 30. I'm not sure where they're looking at. Maybe it had to be away from the original pass. Because they called it a number 21, which would be Donovan Dumas, freshman out there. Now they're going to talk about it. Well, I don't know what they're doing. Somehow there's a 10-yard penalty now. It's going to bring 3rd and 10 or 3rd and 11. Cranford takes the snap. He's looking to his left, looking to his right. He's going to keep it. He's up the middle. Still on his feet, pushing forward. He's going to gain yards. He's going to be short of the first down, though. And that's going to bring up 4th down. It'll be 4th and about 4. They're going to go for it. Same formation. Cranford's looking for the play. Has his called, yelling it out to his lineman. Just over 3 minutes left till halftime. Cranford drops back. He's looking left. He fires away. It's going to be in and out of the receiver's hands. And no penalty. And they'll turn the ball over right there. So with 3 minutes and 4 seconds left till the end of the second quarter, Eaglecrest is going to take over 1st and 10 on about the 23-yard line. They held again. Lambkins threatened again. They're getting a lot of yards. Just getting stuck by the red zone. Or near the red zone. And here we go. Twins on each side of the quarterback. Single set back. Here comes a man in motion. It's going to be a read option. The quarterback's going to keep it right up the gut. It's going to be with a call. He was a wildcat back there. He's going to have a big gain here. Gain of about 22 yards for a first down. Withcomb, he's quick to back there. Playing that wildcat. He's still in there at wildcat, I believe. Somebody jumped for the Lambkins. Hopefully they got pulled off sides. We'll see. And Lambkins jump. I'll bring up 1st and 5. Right at the 50-yard line. Snap. He's going to have a quick pass. All right, he's going to be blown up in the backfield and knocked down for a good-sized loss. Well, move him back about 6 yards. That'll bring up 2nd and 11.
Nice play made by Lambkins and Jack
Jack McKeon got his nose in there. We'll call it 2nd and 10. Takes the snap. Handoff's going to be right up the gut. He's going to be knocked down right at the line. Gain of a couple yards. Tried to try the middle, but Jacob Krosky was there waiting for him and gave him a smack. And it's going to be 3rd and 8. Clock runs with 1:48. I'll update it here in a second after this play. Takes a snap. He's going to look to the left. Pass is caught. Enough for the first down and more. He's going to gain about 20 yards.
35 yards.
So 1st and 10 for the
Call it the 36-yard
Raptors at about the 36. There, clock's close. Okay, he's going to be end around. He's going to be stacked up and knocked down. Gain of maybe a yard. Just going to bring up 2nd and about 9.
Josh Riley stacked up on the play by the Lambkins, number 33,
Lincoln Worthing with a nice play out there. The Raptors are going quick. There's just over a minute left until halftime. Here comes a man in motion. Takes a snap. It's going to be a read option. Hand it off. It's going to be right up the gut. He's going to have positive yards, enough for a 1st down. And they'll have 1st and 10 right at about the 25-yard line. And we're going to have a timeout. Eaglecrest calls timeout with 52 seconds left until halftime. Holding a 14-6 lead at this point in the game. Lambkins have been able to move the ball on offense, just haven't had much to show for it. Eaglecrest, in turn, has moved the ball a little bit as well and then been able to punch it in a couple times. And they went for 2 both times for some crazy reason. But they got it the first time and didn't the second, so that's why that's 14. Lambkins got a score from McKeon on a 2-yard run. Went for 2 and didn't make it. Okay, 1st and 10. Right at the 25-yard line. Man in motion, takes a snap. It's going to be a read option again. Hand it off. He's going to be cut back. He's going to have positive yards. It's going to be a good-sized gain of about 6. And the clock runs. Quick pitch. It's going to be out there. It's going to be knocked down. Nice play out there by the cornerback. He's going to be short of the 1st down, and there's going to be a timeout. So 18 seconds left till halftime. It's 3rd and about 1. $19 seconds left, we'll call it officially. So the Raptors are short on time, but they're also short on field. They have 1 timeout left. They've called 2, they get 3, so they have 1 timeout left. They have that in their pocket. And we'll see if the Lambkins can keep them out of the end zone. Now, the interesting thing is they have a guy who kicks it off, but they haven't tried a field goal yet on either one of their scores. So I don't know if they have a reliable field goal kicker. So they may take some shots at the end zone here. In the event, I can't believe, I would be hard-pressed to think with 18 seconds or 19 seconds left until half, they're going to run the ball very many times because they only have 1 timeout, which means they can run it once, but they may take some shots at the end zone here. We'll see. So 3rd and 1 from the 16-yard line. Man in motion, takes a snap. It's going to be a run up the gut. He cuts back. He's going to get right down there. He's going to be down at about the 3. It's going to be 1st and goal at the 4-yard line. They're going to have to go quick. Clock runs. Takes a snap. They're going to run it again right up the gut. He does not get it. It's going to be short of the end zone. And they're going to call timeout with 6 seconds left until the end of the half. I didn't think they had enough time to run 2 running plays, but they did. And they're going to have 2nd and goal right at the 5. Well, let's see where they. Well, I can't see where the yardstick is. Looks like it's about the 2, actually. So this is going to be the last play, unless there's a incomplete pass. And it'll be 2nd and goal from the 2-yard line with 6 seconds left. And Eaglecrest has not really thrown the ball at all. When they haven't thrown it downfield. They've done maybe some screen stuff. So Lambkins defense needs to rise up here right before the halftime and keep them out of the end zone. Here comes both teams. 6 seconds left. 2 yards to pay dirt. Well, surveys the defense. And we have a timeout Lambkins. So the Lambkins looked over what they were showing, called timeout. They had 2 to burn, so they might as well use 1 and get their defense set right. Smart play. This in all likelihood will be one of the last plays. Hopefully the Lambkins can rise up. If they run it and they don't get it, the half's going to end. I don't know that they can run it, get tackled, get up, and line up before it runs out. So those defensive backs need to be on alert because they can still pass the ball and have an incompletion and have enough time to run a 4th down play. So keep that in mind. Of course, the Raptors have shown no inclination to run or to pass the ball at all, but you never know. We'll see in a second. Here comes the man in motion. He's going to pass. Looking over the middle. It's broken up by the Lambkins. So they'll bring a 4th down. Or 3rd down then. This will definitely be the last play. If I can get this clock to work. There. There's 2 seconds left. 3rd down, that doesn't matter. They're on the 2 with 2 seconds left. All options are open for the Raptors at this point. They threw their pass and got it incomplete. Like some genius who's announcing the game just said, they could pass the ball and get it incomplete and still run another play, and they do. Oh, they're going to line up for a field goal. I am completely surprised. They do have a field goal kicker, and it's not the guy who kicks it off. And we're going to have a timeout for the Lambkins. Lambkins called timeout before he could get that kicked off. I was surprised to see them line up a kicker. It'll be a short kick. It'll be about 19 or 20 yards, which isn't a huge kick, but they haven't shown him. Their kickoff guy's left-footed. The guy that lined up back there for the kickoff or for the field goal is right-footed. Interesting decision. They've shown no inclination to pass the ball hardly at all, and they did on the goal line. But we kind of expected that. And I thought for sure they're going to try to run that in or do a play, but they're going to line up for a field goal. Let's see if they keep that on or if they're going to switch it out. No, they're still going to kick it. See where he's going to line up. It's going to be right at the 10. So it'll be a 20-yard field goal attempt. It's straight on, so we'll see. Snap is down. Kick is up. It's going to be good. He has a good leg, too. I don't know what they're doing with this guy, but anyway. That'll end the half. So after one half of play, it will be Eaglecrest 17, Fort Collins 6 as we head into halftime. We'll take a break on the Lambkins Sports Network. Thanks for tuning in tonight. And we'll be back for second half action in a little bit. All right, we're back. Thanks for being patient there at halftime. Halftime score, Eaglecrest 17, the Lambkins 6. Lambkins shown the ability to move the ball a little bit, but have not been able to punch it in yet. So checking the halftime stats, and these are very unofficial, of course. We have Justin Cranford is thrown for right at about 50 yards for the first half. 2 receptions by Hermson for about 29 yards. Sol Preston had 2 receptions for about 8 yards. Jack McKeon had a 5-yard reception. And Van Morman had 1 for about 2 yards, and Kincaid had 1 for no gain. Rushing the ball, on 11 carries, unofficially, of course. Jack McKeon has about 54 yards rushing, and he's the only one who's run the ball other than other than Cranford, who had a scramble and got about 2 yards. Other than that, with the sack, he's negative yards because he's a quarterback, and quarterback sacks cost quarterbacks against their rushing total. So not a lot of yards for the Lambkins, but they did get a touchdown, and they have moved the ball. So there are some promise there. The other exciting development at halftime is that my Wi-Fi is working now in the stadium, and I can look at the live chat. We have one very active member of the live chat tonight. His name is Out of Order in the Court, and has a lot of comments here. I will kind of go through them. Out of Order in the Court, are you an alum? Mr. Announcer Guy. Mr. Announcer Guy, my name is John McGuire. I am not an alum of Fort Collins. I grew up in Omaha, Nebraska. But I do teach at Fort Collins High School, and my kids have played football for the Lambkins. Or maybe you've known them from Fultz or Fort Collins or elsewhere. Joey played back graduated in 2019, and Nikki was a receiver a couple years ago. You may know Matt, you may know Billy, you may know Bobby, you may know Nikki, and everybody knows Laney. Yep, they really haven't found their rhythm. It's correct observation by Mr. Out of Order in the Court. And possibly look a little bit uninspired, but we'll see what the second half brings on. We'll fire them up in there. I don't know what an Eaglecrest is. But an Eaglecrest is a opponent we're playing tonight. That's all I can tell you. They're the Raptors, though. I don't know if they have great talents or what, but you never know. Pulling Dynamite might appreciate some talents out there, and the Raptors will see. Eldon West, no problem. Happy to do the live stream. Down in this beautiful area we call Aurora, Colorado. We haven't seen any Venezuelan gangs running around, if anybody's wondering. We're pretty secure up here. Plus, if you check your Instagram, we were trained by the best in self-defense, allegedly. Either way, Mr. West is rooting for his son Grayson West, who is a 6'2", 170-pound cornerback. He is a junior in high school. That's a big dude. Thanks for joining us. Feel free to chat. I'll be able to check it now. So if any of you knuckleheads out there want to say something funny, go ahead. I will respond in kind, because I may be a bigger knucklehead than most. Who knows? Who does know the answer to that? Would not be me. Either way, the chat's live again and being checked. Fort Collins is getting out there and getting warmed up. We're getting ready for some second half action. Probably in about 5 minutes or so. So, get the scoreboard updated. I'm doing my best to try to keep this clock, but the clock presents a challenge. But I'm up for the challenge. There's no guarantee I'm any good at it, though. Let's be quite honest. At the beginning of the game, the Lambkins won the coin toss and deferred to the second half, so they will get the ball, which is exciting. I'd be happy to start out with the Lambkins, get the ball, and maybe they can get some momentum on their side real quick. And we're happy to be down here in Aurora to bring you the game. It's actually a beautiful night here. It's kind of in a little bit of a sits down a little bit, that the stadium does. And it's a pretty nice stadium, actually. You can kind of see in the background they have the big press box up there, Legacy Stadium. Of course, it is part of the Cherry Creek school system, so they don't lack funds, as far as I remember. So there's that. But anyway, if you can afford it, you might as well spend it. And they have on this nice facility, so we're happy to be able to bring you this game. Lambkins will get going here in just a moment. They're going to get fired up. They'll start kicking some people around. Just a prediction. On defense, from an offensive standpoint, they're moving the ball a little bit. They haven't been able to pass a whole lot. And when they have dropped back to pass, there's always been a penalty, it seemed like, either on us or on them. We did have one good-sized chunk of yards by Hermsen for about a 24-yard gain. That was the biggest play for the Lambkins on the offensive side in the first half. They've had some success with McKeon running the ball. He's quick. He's got fast feet. And he's bouncing around in there, finding the creases. He's mostly run between the tackles. And they haven't expanded it as much outside. Defensively, the Lambkins are going to... Eaglecrest is pretty much, after the first series, that's probably ran the ball 95% of the time, 97% of the time. They're running a man in motion. They're either going to hand off to that guy, or they're running this read option thing and hand it off to the running back, hand it off to the man in motion, or they will be handing, or the quarterback is keeping it. So.
Julian Trujillo is set to kick off for the Raptors.
They're going to kick off, and it's going to be short. It was kind of...
Nice effort by...
They're trying to trick the Lambkins, but to no avail. So they'll bring up 1st and 10 for the Lambkins. They're going to be at about the 33-yard line. Checking the live chat, Jerry Hernandez Cabrera. Why are there 3 live streams? I couldn't get it going at first. So if you see a live stream that says there's a time limit underneath it, like it went for a minute or 5 minutes, that's an old one, and I'll reset it later. You got to look for the one that's live, and it looks like you found it. So thank you very much. Appreciate that. Lambkins take the snap. It's going to be hand off to McKeon right at the gut. He's going to get met at the line of scrimmage and dropped. Maybe he loses a yard. Bring up second and about 11. And we're underway in the second half. Lambkins still trying to find that crease in the middle of the defense, but they're pretty tough in there. Guillermina Rodriguez, happy to watch you play, my lovely grandson. All right, thanks for joining us out there. We have fans near and far and everywhere in between. Cranford takes a snap. It's going to be a quick screen to Hermsen. He cuts back. He's going to have a little bit of room, and he's going to be knocked down pretty hard. He took a good shot, and he gained about 2 or 3 yards. And the Lambkins are going to go quick. 3rd and about 9. We'll call it 3rd and 8. He's going to roll. He's going to pitch it to Worman. He's going to turn up the field. It's going to be short of the first down. It was going to gain him about 4 yards. And that'll bring a 4th down, and the Lambkins are going to punt. Worman's your punter, Van Worman. Quite the athlete back there. Kickoff, the punt is not going to be a low liner, and it's going to be not super far, but we'll roll a Lambkin way. We'll roll the Lambkins way. And be touchdown at about the 39-yard line. So 1st and 10 for Eaglecrest on the 39-yard line.
Officials not call up to the 40-yard line, first and 10.
Here come the Raptors. Looking to give us another steady dose of runs, I'm guessing. We'll see. First play is going to be reversed. He's going to drop back. Now he's going to pull it back and pass. He's going to throw it down. He's got a man wide open, and he overthrows him. The trickeration. Nice try. Didn't work. So it was a pitch in front of the quarterback, which is technically a reception. And then Withacombe threw the pass, but he had a man open, had a step on us, but not the greatest pass as far as accuracy goes, and it fell incomplete. That'll bring up 2nd and 10. Withacombe comes in motion. It's going to be a read option. He's going to do an option pitch to Withacombe. He's going to be around the end. He's at the 50-yard line for a gain of about 10. It's going to be a 1st and 10 right there for the Eaglecrest Raptors. They sealed the edge pretty nicely there. Oh, they marked it back on about the... It'll be an 8-yard gain. It's going to be 3rd and about 2. Pitch is going to come around the side. He's at enough for first down. He's at the 40, 35-yard line, knocked down. Penalty on the play. Let's check the flag. It's in the vicinity of a hold, so we'll see if that's what it in fact is. An illegal shift on the offense. We'll push him back. It'll be a 5-yard penalty. That'll back him up, but it'll be about 3rd and 7. So good break for the Lambkins. Penalty does hurt. Doesn't hurt, especially when they got a nice, easy first down there. So 3rd and 7. Defense needs to rise up here. Takes the shotgun pass. He throws it over the middle, in and out of his hands. Tipped up and knocked down, incomplete. But that'll bring up 4th down. Lambkins hold. Great defense by the Lambkins to start the second half. So the Raptors are going to have to punt. Levi Hermson goes back. He's a dangerous man. Lambkins typically can get some pressure on the punter. Let's see what they do here. Punter's not very deep. Not sure what they're doing. If he's going to back up or not. There, now he's going to back up a little bit. I was going to say, he was pretty close. That would have been an easy block. Good snap. Punts away. It's going to be a short punt. It's going to be hit down at about the 27. And it'll kind of just stay right there. Bounce forward, bounce back. And it'll be Lambkins' first down at about the 32-yard line. I'm going to mark something off. Okay, there we go. 28-yard line. So Lambkins' first and 10 on the 28-yard line for their second possession of the half. See if they can get rolling here. Time for the offense to roll some heads. Get some momentum. They start out with trips to the left of the quarterback. Takes a snap. He's looking to his left. Throw. He's got Hermanson. It's caught. Oh, it's broken up. Had him a little bit open, but it fell incomplete. 50-50 ball. Both the receiver and the defender were in good spots. 2nd and 10 for the Lambkins. Still at the 28-yard line, we'll call it. Nice to see the Lambkins turn open up a little bit, though, because they were pretty conservative that first half, in my opinion. Of course, it's my opinion. I'm the only one talking. What do you say? And here we go. 2nd and 10. Cranford takes a snap. He's got a quick hitter. He's got Hermson in and out of his hands. And incomplete. 3rd and 10 coming up. And our nice friend from Texas is rooting for Mr. De La Paz. Says he's going to get in there and get the comeback going for the Lambkins. I know your name isn't what it says, so Your aunt, his aunt. I just can't remember your first name. Sorry, maybe Kim. I don't know. That's a guess. Either way, thanks for joining us in the chat. Cranford takes the snap. Screen pass over the middle. It's caught. It's turned up the field. It's going to be knocked down. It's going to be short of the first down by about 2 yards. They'll bring up 4th and 2. And they're going to punt. McKeon on the catch. Gain of about 8 yards.
Stop man on the middle by the Raptors, number 47. Eaglecrest. There's a 4th down for the Lambkins.
Another punt for the Lambkins here. Pretty good snap. Decent kick that time. Fielded at the 29-yard line. Turned up the field. He's got a little bit of a lane. He's going to cut back. He's going to get knocked down at about the 38-yard line. 9 or 10-yard gain on the punt return, which isn't terrible. But we're not impressed. Hey, I was right. It's Kim. Kim, thanks for joining us. I'm going to censor your name, though. Sorry. Your username, I'm sorry. I'm just kidding. Got to give you a hard time about that if I can. Anyway, thanks for joining us. Appreciate it. Eaglecrest is going to take over right at the 39-yard line with the 1st and 10. And there's 8:42 left until the end of the 3rd quarter. We're just getting started. Lambkins had the ball a couple times and haven't had a chance to move the ball much. And they're going to go on defense now. Defense played pretty well last time, got them out of there. And here we go with the second possession for Eaglecrest. They're going to send the man in motion. Read option, handoff up the middle. He's going to meet the middle of the line. He's going to gain another yard. Maybe. We'll call it a gain of 1. 2nd and 9. Nice play by the interior line of Fort Collins. Tried to run right at him. Wasn't happening. Porter Park got his nose in there for a tackle as well. Same motion. He's going to let him pass through. He's going to drop back the pass. Going to see pressure. He's going to throw it away. 3rd down. The Lambkins brought the blitz in the form of Porter Park, J.B. Strubbing, and Caden Souders, a.k.a. Queso, a.k.a. Night Train Lane. 3rd and 10, or 3rd and 9 for the Raptors. And this is not their strong suit. They like to run the ball, and they have showed not a real good ability to pass, but they get lucky once in a while. We'll see what happens here. It's going to be a shotgun formation. Here comes the man in motion. Somebody moved, it looked like. They didn't call it. They're trying to cheat us. No, I'm just kidding. Maybe it's my imagination. Either way, he's going to take the snap. He's going to drop back the pass. Looking to his right. The pass is going to be caught. It's going to be right at the 1st down marker. Let's see where they mark it. They will mark it a yard short, so it'll bring up 4th and 1. They do, in fact, throw the ball. It was a pretty strong throw by the quarterback. He's a big, strong kid. Gain of about 8. We're going to call it 4th and 1. They're going to go for it. They're going quick. Man in motion. The running back switches spots. Lambkins jump off sides. Not an ideal time to jump off sides, but they did. See if they're coaxed. I don't think they were. They just had ants in their pants. Grayson West had to have a tackle there. He's out there, number 7. He's your near cornerback here. Big, strong-looking kid. So, the penalty on the Lambkins brings up 1st and 10 for Eaglecrest. Bad snap. Lambkins are in there quickly, and let's see if we got it. Lambkins say they have it. And they do! Turnover! Lambkins on top of that. Nice recovery by Lincoln Worthen. Turnover on the Eaglecrest side of the field, and that's the break the Lambkins needed. Timeout on the field as we have a turnover in possession. So it's going to be Lambkin ball. It's going to be 1st and 10 on about the 39-yard line, I believe, 39 or 40. We have an injured player on the field. Somebody's hurt for Eaglecrest, so they're going to tend to him. Out of order in the quarterback. They need to spice it up a little bit. They want to get the dub. Hopefully that's the spice they needed there with the turnover. It'll be marked right at the 40-yard line. We have, let me fix the clock here. This clock presents a challenge, but I'm up for it. Either way, third quarter, 7:21 left until the end of the quarter. Lambkins take over first and 10 on the 40-yard line with a little bit of momentum on their side. It'd be nice to see if they take a shot. They don't. It's going to be a flag. Offside on the defense, I do believe. Let's see where Whitecap is. There he is. He's counting. He's pointing. He's in authority. Illegal substitution on the defense. That'll be a 5-yard penalty, and the Lambkins will have it 1st and 5. We'll see if they take your shot here. What, out of order? Cranford takes it. They're going to run around the gut. Off tackle. Fighting for yards. McKeon. He maybe got a yard. It's going to bring up 2nd and 4. Takes a snap. It's going to be a screen pass out to Hermson. Turns it upfield. He's at the 28-yard line. It's going to be enough for a 1st down. So gain of about 7. So gain of 7 is a 1st down for the Lambkins. They're on the 29. Takes the snap. It's going to be another screen to Hermson this side. Puts a move on him. Knocked down. He's going to lose a yard. Bring a 2nd and 11.
Hermson with the reception. Tackle on the play by Melvin. Loss on the play. Moves the ball back to the 30.
2nd and 11. Coach Tarver's out there floating with his arms. Now he's driving a car. This is awesome. Look at this. His hand signals are the best. Ring the bell, Tarver. There you go. Looking good out there. That's my guy. James Tarver, one of the best. You gotta like those hand signals. Quarterback takes a snap. He's looking over the middle. He's going to keep it. Pointing at the guy. Goes around the end. He turns it up, and he's going to gain up about a yard. It's going to bring up 3rd down.
Nice play by the Raptors. Forcing the fumble.
He fumbled it. Got it back and went out of bounds. It's going to be 3rd and 10. Personally, didn't see the fumble because kids are in the way. God love them. They're right there where they need to be. So it'll be about the 3rd and about 10 for the Lambkins. They're going to need the 18-yard line. Cranford looks over the defense. McKeon goes to motion. Fake handoff. He's caught up. He's going to be knocked down and stacked up. He fumbled again. Took a huge shot. We got a flag. We got some things to sort out here. So it was a fake reverse. Cranford turned it up with authority and then got knocked off his feet pretty hard. He fumbled the ball, but I think the Lambkins got it back. And in the midst of the scrum, there was a penalty flag. Out of order on the court, or in the court. They haven't been able to run this defense all night. That's a fair statement. In fact, that's a true statement. They've been having a hard time getting some running yards here. They're trying the middle most of the time. They haven't really gone outside, but they're having a hard time. Rough sledding in there. So here's what happened. We'll sort it out. Eaglecrest recovered the fumble, and then there was a flag. The flag was offsetting personal foul penalties, one on the Lambkins and one on the Raptors. They offset. 1st and 10 for the Raptors. Cranford took a big hit. I mean, it would have been pretty impressive if he would have held on to that ball. So here come the Raptors, 1st and 10. They're going to be right at about the 27-yard line. We'll call it the 27. And they're going to be in their same formation. I'm sure they'll run a guy in motion and see if they can take the Lambkins out. Here he comes. Read option up the middle. He's got the ball. He's gaining about a good 8 yards. Should bring up second and about 2. We'll call it 2nd and 3. Gain of 7. Quick over the ball. Here comes the man in motion this side. It's going to be a read option. Quarterback's going to keep it. Oh, he handed it off. He faked me out. That didn't take very long. Either way, the Lambkins made a great play there. Jack McKeon makes a play in the backfield again. Great play on defense. That's going to knock him back. It's going to bring up 3rd and about 11. Loss of about 8 yards. We'll call it 3rd and 11. Man in motion. Drops back. He's going to pass the ball. Looking to over the middle. Unleashes the ball. It's going to be caught. And right at the first down, but it's going to be short, I believe. Got to bring a 4th and 1. They're going to go for it right at the gut. And he's going to get around the end and have enough for the first down and a little bit more. We hit out of bounds.
Doing its job, gets the Raptors the first down, forced out of bounds by the Lambkins. Griffin campaign. Ball spotted at the 45-yard line.
So 45-yard line, it's going to be 1st and 10. They're still in their own territory. They haven't made it past the 50 yet. Man in motion, of course. Quarterback keeper. He's looking up the middle. He's going to be hit down and after a gain of about 3 yards. Got tackled by his head. Going after him. Defense is getting fired up. Quarterback's going to pass the ball. He's looking to his left. Throwing the long pass. He's got a man wide open. It's incomplete. Had him open. Had a few steps. Showed a good arm there, which he hasn't really shown all night. But it was not on target. And that'll bring up 3rd down and about 7. A little wrinkle there by the Eaglecrest Raptors. Keep the Lambkins from creeping up too much there with their backside safeties. Because the receiver was able to get behind them by about 3, maybe 4 yards. That would have been a big play. And the Lambkins move. So that's going to be 3rd and 2. Somebody on the Lambkins front line jumped. Krosky. Not that we're pointing fingers. Either way, it's going to be 3rd and about, well, we'll call it 1. It's 3rd and 1. Man in motion. It's going to be handoff up the gut. He's going to have enough for the first down and more. He's at the 35, 30. Stacked up and is going to be knocked down at about the 27-yard line. Gain of about 13 or 14 yards on that play. That'll give them first down. Derek Castaneda on the tackle there. He goes around the end. Stacked up. It's going to be a gain of about 4 yards. We'll call it a 5-yard gain, 2nd and 5. They're going quickly. Now they're slowing it down just for a tad. These guys are going quick, trying to keep my eye on this game here. And right up the gut, it's going to be handed off. It's going to be right at about the first down marker. Let's see where they mark it. I think it'll be enough. It should be enough for first, and it is.
First down carry by Jay.
So 1st and 10. Quick, fumble on the play. He's going to get knocked down. He's going to lose a couple. Bring up second and about 12. Wasn't sure if he was going to hand it off or keep it, and he fumbled it. Substitution in there, and we have a whistle.
Second and 1 for the Raptors.
Not sure what's going on. No, he said wind the clock. All right. He was a substitution. Either way, second and about 12. Man in motion. Quarterback's going to keep it. He's going to run up the gut. He's going to have a lane. Cutting through, he's going to score. Right up the gut. Right down the middle. Joe Steiner on the score. So that'll bring them up to 23. And that's not good news for the Lambkins. Like I said, he's a big, strong kid. 6'4", about 190 pounds, but he's got some long strides in there, and he strode right through the defense into the end zone. And they'll bring out their kicker for the extra point. Not going for 2 this time. Snaps it down, kick is up, and it's going to be blocked. Blocked by the Lambkins. Special teams showing some heart there. Nice job. With 2:03 left in, 2 minutes and 8 seconds left until the end of the third quarter. Eaglecrest 23, Fort Collins 6. With the Lambkins possession coming up. The good news is the Lambkins have the ball. The bad news is they haven't really moved the ball on offense in the second half. Yeah, out order. He is a big dude. He's got long strides and he's pretty quick. Got a nice arm. The quarterback for the Eaglecrest Raptors is a pretty solid individual there. Well, we're at Cherokee Trail tonight, so this is definitely not in the hood. Not even close. We're in Caucasian land, if you want to say. The Caucasian part of Aurora. We're definitely not by the gangs, I can tell you that much. We're probably not terribly far from there, but, you know, what do you do? Hermson catches the ball. He's got the ball at the 5. He's at the 10, cuts back. Going to get stacked up. He didn't get very far. He's going to be knocked down right at about the 15-yard line. Lambkins will take over first and 10. We're in the Vanilla Valley, if you want to know the truth, of the old Aurora, Colorado. It's nice here. All right. Lambkins take over right at the 15-yard line. See if the Lambkins get something going here. Handoff up the gut. He's going to cut back. He's got a little bit of lane. He's going to gain about 6 yards. Bring up second and 4. Jack McKeon right up the gut. Nice run. Cut back on a crease and gain 6. Lambkins taking a little bit of time in the huddle. Let's see what they're going to come up with here. Haven't had a lot of variety on offense yet, but they haven't had Eaglecrest has taken a lot away from them. Cranford read option. He's going to snap it at looking for Kyrie Kincaid, and it's incomplete. Third and about 4. Cranford they did kind of a read option. He kept the ball, RPO maybe. Tried to do a quick snap pass, but Kincaid was not quite out of his break yet and wasn't looking. And the ball fell incomplete. Trips to the right of Cranford. He's going to take the snap. He's overlooking. He's looking to his right. He fires and incomplete. Pretty tight defense there by Eaglecrest to bring it 4th down. And the Lambkins are going to have to punt. And you don't want to give them, they're hot on offense. They're going to get all kinds of momentum on offense, so this is not going our way. We got a flag on the play. See if we got a substitution penalty. They may have called timeout. Oh, Eaglecrest calls timeout before they get the flag, so they will not incur any disparaging yards on that play. It'll stay 4th and 4, but the Lambkins are going to punt. Starting to cool off out here. Still a beautiful night. Lambkins need to get it in gear here. Big possession here. They can't afford to give up any points on this one. We're towards the end of the third quarter and down by 17. You don't want to get in a further hole. It'll be hard to come out of after that. But the Lambkins can somehow stand up on defense, maybe even get a turnover and start moving the ball. They're still right back in this. They're a score away from getting back in this. They're a score away from having a hard time getting out of this too. So the punt's going to be straight up in the air. It's going to be a short punt. It's going to be hit down at with the Lambkin bounce, of course. That's a nice bounce for the Lambkins. It's going to roll down, and it's going to be hit down at the 42-yard line. In all, it's about a 33-yard punt. Travis Hardaway was your punter. And it'll bring up 1st and 10 for the Raptors at about the 42. 1 minute left in the third quarter. Let's see if the Thief can stand up and shut them down. Same formation. They're just going to run a guy in motion, and then they're going to do a plethora of fake handoffs. Oh, he's going to drop back to pass this time. He's going to roll. Unleashes the ball. He's going to be intercepted. Oh, no, not. It hit somebody. Derek Castaneda got hit right in the number 0. That's all right. He's on defense. That was a great play. Let's call it what it is. That was a great defensive play. 2nd and 10 for the Raptors. Since they nearly threw the pick off there, I'm sure they're going to go back to the run here. If I run a guy in motion and do the pass, we'll see. And no, they're going to pass. Here comes pressure on the left. He's going to unleash it, throw it away, out of bounds. It's going to be bring up 3rd and 10. Lambkins with the pressure. Fort Collins has shown the ability to rush the passer tonight. I don't think they've sacked the guy yet, but they've certainly made him pass under duress most of the time. 3rd and 10, big play here. See if we can get off the field. 50 seconds left until the end of the quarter. 5-0, 5-0, 50. Empty backfield. He's going to take the snap. He's looking. It's going to be a keeper. He's going to be stacked up and knocked down. And it's going to be a horse collar tackle. And it's going to be a personal foul. So, unfortunately, the Lambkins held tight. I mean, fortunately, they held tight, I should say. But Cheesting got a little bit of back of the helmet. They're going to call that horse collar, I'm sure. And it'll be a 15-yard penalty. I believe it's 15 yards. Where's White Hat? He's looking around out there, talking to his boys. There he is. Personal foul on the Lambkins. And it will indeed be the 15-yard variety. So that'll bring up 1st and 10 in Lambkin territory. Ball's going to be placed down at about the 43-yard line of the Lambkins. Bad break for the Lambkins. Made a good play on defense. Unfortunately, got a little bit more than they bargained for when he tackled them a little bit high. But see if the Lambkins can stand up strong again on defense. 1st and 10. And here come the Raptors. Reed option. It's going to be a keeper. That was the Wildcat. That's going to be Withcomb. He's going to have enough for the first down. Good size gain there. Man in motion. Handoff up the gut. He's going to be caught, knocked down. His gain of about 2 yards. It'll bring up 2nd and 8. My clock's a little bit off. There's 10 seconds left in the half. Mine says 16 or 15, but we're getting there. It's good. They may get a playoff here. They may not. And they will not. So at the end of the third quarter, your score, Eaglecrest 23, Fort Collins 6, as we head to the fourth quarter. This guy's saying everything I'm saying. You hear that guy in the background? Sheesh, he's reading my mind or something. They got some mind games going on here. No, I'm just kidding. We are thinking alike. But anyway, he is saying everything I was saying. Stealing my thunder. This guy. All right. They say great minds think alike, but I'm not so sure about that.
Get your red tickets out. Here is your winner. The holder ticket 959 906. Once again, that's 959 906. Pick up your winnings at the table. Also,
all right, start of the fourth quarter.
It's not too early to be thinking about that ride home. Make sure you make those calls.
They're on right at the 30-yard line. 1st and 10, the Raptors.
Avoid the rush.
Man in motion. Quarterback takes a snap. He's looking. It's going to be a flare out to the side. He's got a full light of steam, and he's going to gain about 8 yards. Bring up 2nd and about. He didn't get as much as I thought. He got maybe 6 yards. It's be 3rd and 4 from the 24-yard line. Takes a snap. He's going to keep the ball. He has to end around. He's going to be stiff-armed and knocked down in the backfield and a loss on the play. That'll bring up 4th down, and it's going to be 4th and about 10. You're not going to get by Night Train out there. You can try. Try all you want. It's not going to happen. Caden Souders with the nice play. We'll call it 4th and 8. Well, they now say 3rd down. Now they're running 4th down. It should be 4th down. I don't know what they're doing. They got the down and distance wrong. The sideline guy says it's 4th down. And now the clock is the same. Drops back to pass. Hits the man over the middle. He's going to have enough for a first down. They needed 8. They got about 10. First and 10 Raptors. Eaglecrest have the ball right at about the 17-yard line. Man in motion. Fake snap. Quarterback keeper. He's going to turn it up and get knocked down. He's going to gain a yard, maybe 2 yards at the very most. Bring up 2nd and 8. Jonathan Guerrero with the tackle. I know he has fans out there from the first game. Not sure if they're still out there. Hopefully you are. Oh, of course they said he didn't. Now they say he didn't tackle. Straubing with the tackle. Either way. See, I'm listening to this knucklehead up there, and he doesn't know what he's talking about. Interesting formation back. They got two running backs. The wide receiver goes in motion. It's going to be a read option. The quarterback's going to keep it and go around the end. He's going to have a little bit of a crease. Gain of about 6 yards. He should be right there at the first down marker. Let's see what him.
Number 46,
Justin Schlichting with the tackle. That's going to bring up 3rd and about a half a foot.
Brings up 3rd and short from the 8-yard line.
Clock runs. Man in motion, quarterback keeper. He's going to go right up the gut. He's going to be knocked down, but it's going to be a gain of about 5. They may have fumbled. Let's see what they call. Lambkins are saying they fumbled it. And Whitecap's going to get in there and sort this out. The man of authority. And they're saying it was not a, well, they're still discussing it, but it doesn't appear that they call it a fumble, and the Lambkins got it. Lambkins ball, they hold strong. Timely penalty or turnover for the Lambkins. Nice. Just what they needed. Let's see if we can get some momentum on our side here. So they discussed it for a little bit and decided that the Lambkins, in fact, recovered the fumble. Give us a little life here. Let's see if we can capitalize on that.
Once again, Raptors student body with the ride. Make that call right now. Beat the crowd. Have that now after the game.
And here come the Lambkins. First and 10, they're going to be on about the 3-yard line. They got their work cut out for him. Handoff up the gut. He's going to be stacked up and twists and turns. He's still going. Nice strong run by Jack McKeon. Gain of about 5. Oh, Oliver Stouffer is out there. Stouffer? It wasn't McKeon. It was number 9. Big strong run in there. 2nd and 5. Cranford. Oh, we have a movement on the offensive line. Let's see what they call. False start on the offense. It's going to push the Lambkins back. I'm going to run the clock down and get it right. There we go. All right. 2nd and 10. Ball in about the 3 after the penalty. And we have another penalty. We'll see who's on this time. Elton West says we should need to run the Chicken Little Flea Flicker or the annexation of Puerto Rico. Not sure what either one of those are, but we'll take it. If it works, do it. Let's go for it. We got to get some momentum on our side. So another penalty on the Lambkins. We'll back them up. Not very far, but enough to make it 3rd and about 12, or 2nd and about 12. Now we'll call it 11. So the Lambkins are going the wrong way. Let's see if we can get a snap off here without a penalty. They're pretty close to the goal line in the shadows of their own goal. Let's see what we got going here. Cranford's going to hand it off up the gut. It's going to be Stouffer carrying guys with him and stacked up. He's going to be knocked down at about the 7-yard line. It's going to be a gain of 5. And they'll bring up 3rd and about 5. Timeout on the field. We may have an injury. Somebody's slow to get up anyway. Appears to be okay. Huh? Got a flag on the play. See what the call is. Didn't see what was going on in there. Somebody's doing cheap shots. White Hat's going to start this out. Dead ball. And it's a personal foul on the Lambkins. Dead ball, personal foul, and one of the Lambkins linemen. That'll push him back. Well, that's not a great break. The Lambkins haven't had a play here yet when they got the turnover, where they haven't had a penalty, I believe. It's going to be 3rd and about 11 for the Lambkins. Cranford's going to take the snap. And we got movement on the right side of the line, and the Lambkins look like they jumped again. Or moved again. Let's see. It's going to be on the Lambkins. They're going to go back about a foot. So we'll call it 3rd and 12. Lambkins keep going backwards here. 1 step forward, 2 step back. I don't know, it's not even that. They're just having a hard time in this possession, but they can still turn it around on this play. Cranford takes a snap. He's looking over at the middle. Out to the side. It's caught, it's turned up the field, and it's going to be short of the first down. Jackson Tarver on the catch. And we have a flag. Another flag. It's getting chippy in there.
Jackson Tarver with the reception. Elvin and Poffo.
We'll see what the flag is. Tarver with the nice catch. Kid's got hands like glue. One of the best holders in the nation. Showing his wares on offense now. And it's on the Lambkins. Holding on the Lambkins. Can't get out of our own way on this drive. And we have a timeout. So I'm sure the Lambkin coaches are going to look their kids right in the eye and say, can we run a play without a flag? We haven't done it yet on this possession. Out of order in the court says we should run the John Collins Woolly Whacker on 2. I don't know if they want to go on 2, though, because they keep jumping. They should go silent. I don't know. I don't know what the answer is. All I know is they keep going backwards. The ball is right at the goal line. I mean, they couldn't. If the Lambkins got a penalty on this play, I don't think they would be assessed any yards because they can't go back any further from my vantage point. But maybe the John Collins Willie Whacker or the annexation of Puerto Rico will give them a 99-yard touchdown. You just never know. It's a crazy game. Lambkins come out. Third and 12 from the 0-yard line. There's no 0-yard line, but, you know, I'm making stuff up. Fourth quarter action. Cranford takes a snap. He's looking to unload. He rolls, unloads, and caught by the Lambkins, I believe. Yes. Levi Hermson with the catch. Or they said it was Kincaid. I thought it was Hermson. So Lambkins get out of trouble there. Nice gain of about 19 yards. Cranford back again. He's going to throw the bomb. He's got Hermson over the shoulder and knocked away. Nice defense. Pretty good throw, but he was well covered. So bring up 2nd and 10. If I get my down and distance right here. 2nd and 10 with just over 7 minutes left until the end of the game. Lambkins look like they want to open it up a little bit here. Start tossing the old pigskin around the yard. And they do. Down and out, it's going to be Tarver. He catches it and he gets hit right when he caught it, but it's going to be a gain of about 4. That'll bring up 3rd and about 7. So gain of 3. They're at the 22. They're going to need about the 29 or 30. Cranford drops back pass. Throws it over the middle. Looking for Kincaid. Over his head and incomplete. And that'll bring a 4th down. Lambkins look like they're going to go. Offense is not coming off on the 4th down play, so it's 4th and about 7. And usually if they're going for this, and it looks like they are, if you have whatever your best play is in your offensive playbook, this is where you run it. Whether you've run it 100 times before or not at all, whatever you think is your best pass play, this is your play right here. Takes a snap, pump fakes. He's going to throw it up. He's going to have man one-on-one. And it's going to be incomplete. And Lambkins will turn it over on downs. He was looking for Kyrie Kincaid. Decent pass. He made a good effort, but he was well covered. And Lambkins turned the ball over. So Eaglecrest is going to take over the ball. 1st and 10 on the 23-yard line. .6:22 left in the game. It's going to be a tough one. Lambkins really needed to cash in on that, but they had a long way to go and just hurt themselves with penalties. Either way, it's going to be Raptor ball. I'd be surprised if they do anything but run the ball here. Takes a snap. He does pass it. It's a screen pass, though. And he's going to go right through the defense, down at the 5. I'd knocked out of bounds at the 4-yard line. Penalty on the play. Souders just knocked the kid out of his cleats there. I mean, he really got into him. Really got out of hand. Souders would have none of that. Come up my lane and think you're going to get by me. Don't think so. Holding on the offense. 10-yard penalty. We'll push him back. So not only does our guy take a whack on the sidelines by the night train, got decleated. They held on the same play. So I'm sure that wide receiver's like, come on, bro. I just got my bell rung and you guys are holding here? All that for nothing? You got rocked. 1st and about 16. Handoff up the gut. He's going to cut back. He's going to have good yards. Winding through the defense. Oh. It's going to bring up 2nd and about. Oh, we got a timeout on the court. Our timeout on the field. He got a good-sized gain. Maybe gained 10 yards. Should pick up 2nd and about 6. So, I don't know. I don't know what the answer is for the Lambkins here on offense, but I do believe it's time to bring in Bobby Boucher. They need to get the water boy in there. If they don't bring him in, then this game is pretty much over. I don't think Boucher's on the roster, but they could use him right now. See if they can find him out there. Tumwater sucks, and he'll get all worked up. Great movie, The Waterboy, if you haven't watched it. Adam Sandler. Quality actor. 6 minutes left until the end of the game. 2nd and about 5 for the Raptors. And the play is signaled in. Straight drop. Just when you think they're going to run the ball, they pass. And now he's get flushed. He's going to pass. It's going to be an incomplete pass. Not sure why these yahoos are passing now. They run the ball the whole game, and now they get to the plays where they want to run the ball and they pass. These guys are defying all logic.
Chased down on the play by
Good for the Lambkins. I mean, if they want to keep passing the ball and getting, stopping the clock, we're all for it, but it's just not smart. But I don't know. We'll see what happens here. They got a man in motion. They're going to run it right up the gut. He's going to have enough for a first down. Could be knocked down at about the 10-yard line, 1st and 10. Raptors. That's why you run the ball. Sheesh.
Tackle made by Little.
Luke Little with the tackle. It'll be 1st and goal from the 10-yard line. Well, it's just outside the 10. Now we're going to hold it the 11-yard line. 1st and 10 from the 11. And the Lambkins jump. Again. Very unusual for the Lambkins to have this many penalties. They've had kind of a rough time here on both sides of the ball with penalties. So that'll be a 1st and 10 for it'll remain 1st and 10. Now it'll be 1st and 5. They can get a first down at about the 1 yard line if they get that close. Quarterback keeps it. Straubing comes in. Or Justin Schlichting. I don't know. He went night train lane high on that one. It knocked him down. Loss of a couple. Well, it's going to be about the 6 yard line. We'll call it the 6 yard line. 2nd down. Man in motion. Right up the gut. He's going to be in there for the score.
Josh Wiley. Touchdown Raptors.
So that's not good news.
Following the blocking of A.J. Sosa. Thomas Majuga. Parker.
Raptor score on that play.
Touchdown Raptors.
And they're on for the extra point. Snap is down, kick is up, and right down the middle. It's going to be a good extra point. That brings it to the score. Eaglecrest 30, Fort Collins 6. You're watching the Lambkins Sports Network. Thanks for tuning in. Appreciate it, even though it's a little bit rough tonight. Still an honor and privilege to bring you Lambkin football every time they go out. We go to the best parts of Colorado. Eaglecrest will kick off. Back deep for the Lambkins is going to be number 1, Levi Hermsen. And at this point, the game's kind of out of hand. The Lambkins obviously are going to have a hard time coming back with 4:53 left in the game, down by 24 points. But this is where you can run some good offense and maybe get some momentum for the next game. They play Pooter next week, and I can't wait to announce that game. It's going to be all kinds of fun. I'll tell you in a minute why. Here's the kick. It's going to be a short kick, fielded by Hermsen at the 15 with a full head of steam. He's going right out in the middle, and he could go. He's at the 50, 45, 40, 35, cuts back. He's at the 30, and he's going to be knocked down on him right at the 25-yard line. Big gain, Levi Hermsen. He's tough to tackle back there. He caught that ball with a full head of steam and just kept going. So the Lambkins flip the field. It's going to be 1st and 10 on the 27-yard line. Great return by Hermsen.
Return sets up the Lambkins nicely after the 26-yard line of the Raptors.
We'll call it the 26. 1st and 10 Lambkins. Let's see. Looks like they're subbing some guys in and out. Hermsen's going to need a break after that long run. They're going to have Lopez out there as a receiver. Presson. And I can't see the other side. Kincaid probably. Anyway, 1st and 10. Lambkins take the snap. Cranford looks over the defense. He's going to fire. That's got to be interference. I mean, the guy hit him about 3 feet before. They aren't going to call it. That's.
Broken up by number 21,
They say it was broken up by them, but it was not broken up. He hit him way before he even tackled. That was an easy call. I'm 50 yards from the field, and I could see that plain as day. I mean, that was obvious, but we don't get the call. Either way, we're not gonna disparage the refs because they're blind. Maybe we will. Carey, no problem. Happy to do this coverage. The flick out there, full head of steam. He's running with a vengeance. It's going to be a gain of about 4. Levi Hermsen on the carry, or on the tote. We'll call it 2nd and 3rd and 5.
Tackle made on the play by Sterling. It's a 3rd down for the Lambkins. Ball spotted just outside.
So at the 21, they needed about the 16 for the 1st down. Cranford takes a snap. He's looking to his right. Pump fakes, pulls it down. Now he unloads. It's going to be intercepted. Taken back. This guy's. We got a flag on the play. It's going to be a personal foul on somebody. It was after the play, so if it's on Eaglecrest, it's not going to affect them getting the possession. It looked like somebody from Eaglecrest took a shot at one of our Lambkins, but it could have been the other way around. I caught it right at the end, didn't see it, but either way, it's going to be a penalty. And we'll see what the call is. All I know is two guys got tangled up down there. Blindside block on Eaglecrest, that's what it was. And that'll be a 15-yard penalty. They'll still have 1st and 10. They retained possession because it was a penalty after the possession had changed. So 3:51 left in the game. Eaglecrest will take over at about the 9-yard line. Tough night for the Lambkins. Having a hard time moving the ball. Having a hard time slowing down the Raptors. Eaglecrest has got a legit team, though. They're pretty good. And we have a flag. It's going to be a pass out there. Again, defying all kinds of logic. They're passing when they're up. It's thrown by the line judge, which could be a formation penalty on the offense, but could be offside on the defense as well. It could go either way, just like anything else. See what Whitecap has to say about this. Illegal shift on the offense. That's going to push him back 5 yards. I'll have to distance. I'll bring up 1st and about 14. So when you're up by 24 and you have the ball in the 4th quarter, I don't know why you would pass. Well, they decide to run this time, and he's got a good crease. Cuts it up, gain of about 10. Bring up 2nd and 5. Call it 2nd and 6. These guys run when they should be passing, and passing when they should run. Curious. And they pass again. It's going to be a quick screen, but it's caught. It's going to be turned up the field. It's going to be tackled down. Castaneda was in there. Souders looked like he had his nose in there. Finn O'Mara had his nose in there. Either way, 1st and 10. I know it's an easy pass, but I mean, what do you do? See if they decide to pass again. They do. These guys are geniuses. He's going to throw the long pass. I guess they're not up by enough. He's going to have a man wide open. And it's going to be broken up. Nice play back there in the back end by Castaneda. Yeah, their offensive coordinator is great. I think he's the next in line for the Broncos job. This guy's awesome. You know, you're up by 24 and you should just run the clock out when you can. And he decides to throw the bomb. And they're going to pass again. Screen pass. Going to be stacked up. A gain of a meager gain, maybe a couple yard gain. Right, 3rd and about 8. I mean, you might as well pass the ball. I mean, I don't want to harp on this too much, but I don't know who's calling the plays over there, but this ain't good. Let's see if they pass again. Oh, they defy logic and they run the ball. And they gain about 3 yards. See, this is why you run the ball. See, the clock, you run the ball and you get tackled and the clock runs. And then you get out of here with a win. instead of passing the ball and stopping the clock when you're up by 24. I mean, I'm no football genius, but I know a little bit. And that ain't smart. Good for them. Now, you can say what you want out there, lovely Moses. Your offensive coordinator is not the smartest guy in the building. I'm not making fun of the defense. I'm not making fun of Eaglecrest at all. I'm making fun of their coordinator, the guy calling the plays. And I'll stand behind that any day of the week. Like I said, say what you want, but talk to anybody who knows football, who's played football past the second grade, and they know that you don't do that kind of stuff. I don't care what the score is. Lambkins could be down 80, and they're going to pass the ball. That doesn't matter. In the fourth quarter, when they can run the clock, this game would be over by now if they had half a brain. But, you know, I don't think Mensa's going to be visiting Eaglecrest offensive coaches anytime soon. We're going off the rails here tonight. Running at me on my own sports network. Keep it coming. Keep it coming. I got more for you. I could do this all night long. All right, Eaglecrest might punt. Maybe they'll fake it. You know, you never know. These guys got all kinds of stuff up their sleeves. They do, in fact, punt it. It's going to be knocked down. It's going to be caught by Hermanson. He's going to turn up the field, weaving and waving. He gets down to the 39-yard line.
Nice return by Levi Robinson for Lambkins. Takes the punt back into the Raptors' territory.
I would love some more comments from the Eaglecrest fans. I'm open to them. Can't wait for next week when we play the Pooter and Paula's. Certain announcer, you know, may have called some baseball over the summer, and a Pooter and Paula fan complained about me. I can't wait to broadcast that game. When Paula's fans. Sensitive little people. Lambkins needed a fullback. Here he comes. Crefter takes a snap, turns and hands it off. It's going to be a positive game at about 5 yards.
Nice shot made on the play by the Raptors side.
Not sure who ran that ball. Mijo Jose Rojas. Grandma says hello. Another run. See, Eaglecrest fans, this is what you do. You run the ball, you just get out of here. Lambkins don't want to get anybody hurt, but they want to run some plays. But they're certainly not going to sit back and chuck the ball. And it's going to be the last play of the game. Well, they'll stop the clock for a first down. Diego Romero has a couple solid runs. And the clock runs down to 0. So at the end of the game, the final score is going to be Eaglecrest Raptors 30, Fort Collins 6. The Raptors improved to 2-0, while the Lambkins dropped to 1-1. We'll be back at it next Friday. It will be, I believe it's at home. I don't know if it's home game, but it'll be in Fort Collins. As we said, it's going to be versus Pooter. So we will be back at it probably about 6:45 next Friday night, Friday the 13th, and we get to play the dreaded Pooter football team with their sensitive fans. Thanks for joining us tonight. No, I'm not angry that the fans. Nice try. I'm not angry that we lost. I was just wondering why they were trying to pass the ball when they should have been running the ball, and running the ball when they should have been passing the ball. Not angry at all. I'm having a blast doing this. Keep it coming. We'll be back next week. Keep it coming, Eaglecrest. I could do this all night. This is what we do after the games. Either way, I'm going to end the broadcast. This is way too much fun. Lambkins take it right on the chin tonight. Eaglecrest with the 30-6 victory. Appreciate you guys joining us out there. Thanks for watching. See you next Friday, 7 o'clock, Friday the 13th, Fort Collins versus Booter. This has been a broadcast by the Lambkins Sports Network in association with Nighthawk Burgundy Productions. Have yourselves a great night. We'll see you next time. Take care. Over and out.